Arwen, is that you?
Hey, how's it going?
Give me just a moment, Arwen. I'm in the basement.
Sorry about running off there. You guys were taking quite a while.
Oh, no worries. We met a new friend.
You mean, are you referring to the person we met, or?
No, another man. By the name of
Another?
Zayden. He lives in the Maple Taiga biome on the way to Pumpkin Village.
Interesting.
He's half Enderman or something. It's very weird. He's a shorter Enderman who's capable of speech and.
Does he get mad if you look at him in the eyes?
No, we tested it.
Huh.
We also
That
use
is,
pumpkins.
Wait, okay, sorry, did you say part Enderman?
My guess is
What did he look like exactly?
darkened skin and those purple eyes. But he was short, and he could articulate speech and think, and he could pick up blocks not like in his hand. He could
This
actually
music is
move.
rather loud. Do you want to continue this conversation outside?
Oh, here, I could, give me a second. Sorry, Blinkus. Not to ruin your tune, but. Alright, let's continue our conversation. I need to set up a sitting area somewhere. Guess the kitchen will do for now. Oh, we could sit by the fire.
The fire is nice.
Need to move these birds somewhere else.
But yes, the gentleman you're describing, I think I've seen him, well, he passed through, Krykork, I think a few months ago. It's been a while, but I remember someone who looked just like that description passing through.
He did tell me tales of how he's a nomad, an adventurer, just only settling down now. He told me he's researching a way to get back to the end, he said. It wouldn't make sense, though,
End?
because all the people that went to the end, they left nearly 2 centuries ago. And they never came back through. Portal sealed itself
you're,
after they went in.
You're quite old yourself. It's, nothing saying he's not, also an older fellow.
Well, that's true, I suppose. But, hard to say. His group were the ones that. That's a story for another time. But anyways, enough about Zayden. How are you, my friend? Were your travels
quite
fruitful?
good. Yes, it was a good journey here, but you know, it was nightfall when I arrived, and I didn't really know what to do, so I ended up just sort of wandering around, dealing with the mobs in the area, which there are surprisingly quite a lot of.
Yes.
These mountains are not as safe as they look.
One downside to the flat open hills is that the monsters see you for miles and try to ambush you. However, there are snowy creepers that roam about that are quite helpful in dealing with the strays.
Yes, they seem nice, which is strange because the creepers where I'm from are not so friendly.
You know, it's an odd breed. They're almost like rams. They have horns and woolly fur.
Yes, I don't know. The different creeper breeds here on the ground are quite interesting. I've seen one in the jungle, a bamboo creeper. Also seemed to be somewhat friendly, but
Bamboo.
very strange creature. Yes, or it looked like it was made of bamboo.
I'll have to keep that in mind in my travels.
So I must say, your family definitely keeps to themselves a little more than you do. I don't think I've ever seen your daughter actually leave the attic up there.
Well, it's kind of dangerous to go wandering in the woods up here. She asked me if
fair
she
enough,
can go
but-
wander and explore, but she's a little too young for that still.
I mean, how old is she now?
I think roughly 16.
16. That's... You know, I when I was 2 years younger than her, I ran off from my home and came here alone. I I'd like to believe that, 16 is old enough to gain some semblance of independence.
Well, very true, but if it weren't for me, there are some scrapes that you wouldn't have made it out alive from, my friend. This world's dangerous for a child. Maybe when she's a bit older, I'll let her wander on her own.
Well, if you're too restrictive, they might just decide to wander off without your permission one day.
Very true.
There's a balance there.
Of pillager out scouting parties nearby. I mean, this log cabin here used to be an isologer hut that I repurposed once I liberated from this homestead.
Yes, I understand your meaning.
Maybe when she's 18, I'll let her make her own life. It might be safer for her down at the homestead down across the ways. Have you been, by the way?
Down, to the tavern down there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, it's quite nice.
She's been begging and asking me to go apply or give them her recommendation for a job there. Would you mind giving me some company and scoping the place out? I want to make sure the place is all right before we go adventuring there. I sign off on any papers.
Sounds good. Also, you might want to watch out behind you there. I'm a bit stuck.
Oh.
There we are.
So that one looked a little human.
Are they not all humans?
Well, sometimes when they turn freshly, you can still save them. I've heard tales of people using potions of weaknesses and golden apples to cure.
Yeah, but now you're making me feel bad about all the zombies I've killed.
Well, they have to be recently turned. If they look humanish and they're not green and pale skin with bits of flesh missing, then chances are they're too late to turn. But if they still seem having all their bits in place, then chances are you can bring them back.
Huh.
This will be dangerous at night, so make sure you're prepared for a fight.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Well, I wouldn't guarantee that, but... Do you know exactly what day of the year it is?
What day of the year?
Yes, I don't really keep track.
My bet would be late spring, early summer. What exact day, I'm not sure, but...
I know it's, it's the beginnings of summer, but...
Roughly day 40, I'd say.
Because it was June 16th that I, came down from, the Sky Islands, so...
You're wondering if it's perhaps your anniversary?
Yes, it'll have been 3 years. Also, June 1st is my birthday, so I would be 17 now if that day is passed, but I don't know if it has or not.
I'll have to ask my fiancée. She keeps track of that more than I do. The days, once you reach a certain age, they're just... You stop bothering to count them.
Yes, well, I don't really count them much either, but I think that's more of a lack of organization.
Fair enough. When you live life with the wind at your back, exploring the open roads and never really calling one spot home, you don't really care for...
I have a home base, but I don't spend all that much time there.
Well,
I like to stay moving.
From what I've heard about you avians, you typically like to keep your head out. Always have that open sky above you.
Well, I don't know. The other avians, maybe they were once like that, but I don't know. Maybe they're too advanced now. The avian cities are quite bureaucratic, I suppose would be the word.
I see. It's bizarre that they're just friendly like this. No care in the world.
Do these ones have the capability of exploding?
They don't. They actually do melee for some reason.
Huh.
They headbutt the strays to kill them to death like that. It's the most bizarre thing.
Death.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yes, I know, it's just strange to hear you use any sort of inelegant wording. Usually quite verbose and ostentatious.
Well, as the sun sets and the later it gets, the more my brain craves rest. I haven't slept in quite a few days.
Yes, your old brain is losing power.
That's how old age goes, I suppose. I haven't seen that room homestead before.
Yes, I've stumbled across this already. It's interesting little setup here.
I wonder who used to live here.
Hard to say. It's a lot of ruins.
This is
not
him,
the person you were talking about, correct?
No, but he looks similar. A little shorter. Wears clothes.
Also, I appear to be stuck. Oh, there's a gate. Ignore
Well, you
that.
are quite short. Barely a block
Yes,
tall.
well, you know what? It's not my fault that I am not as large as you humans.
Fair enough.
Well, actually, I'm not really sure what you are, Isha, but...
The bits of skin I still have left are human.
Anyways, what are we, scouting out exactly here?
Looking for James. He runs this place. Oh. Oops. A nice little table. Our friends,
Some good food
what was his
here.
name? Norel should really build something like this for dining.
Yes, this is a nice setup.
You are a vegetarian, correct?
Yes.
Would you like to share some mushroom rice with me?
Mushroom rice. Yes, that sounds quite good. Do you have some?
I do. Come up to the table and let's have a bite. Take a load off from that night of trial.
Thank you.
This rice will fill you right up. Should need to eat for quite some time.
Yes, I can only eat a few bites right now. Might need to finish the rest later.
It's a good meal. Our friend sure does know how to cook. Ah, there he is. James.
Hi.
Now, how's the work here? Is it any good? Well, I don't care about Rena Lori and what she wears. I want to know about the work.
Hello.
Don't ignore me. He wants to... Oh, he needs someone to build a village. I told you they were setting something up here. Building a village is taxing work, but they do have lots of room. Maybe my
Might
daughter...
be a bad idea. It's a nice location.
It's true. Maybe my daughter would be better off here. There's quite a few people. They do have livestock, so they won't go hungry. How's the view, I wonder?
Not bad at all.
The lighting could be better. They need more protection.
Yes.
I know of a couple
fence would be
villager
good.
outposts that would see this as ample opportunity. It's a nice spot,
It is.
but it needs a little bit of a touch-up before I'm willing to send her over here.
I think you're too protective, Isha.
Well, in these times, it's better to be protective than ignorant.
Yes, yes, I know. Dangerous times and all. It is quite different life down here. I know, I keep bringing it up, but I suppose it's just been on my mind lately.
Well, it is close to your anniversary, the day that you left your home. Do you ever miss it?
Sometimes, but not most of the time.
That bad, huh?
What's that, sorry? I can't hear you over the wind. It's
Should we
quite
go
bad.
inside, perhaps?
Maybe, yes.
This seems like a nice spot.
Mhm.
This chair's a little... Oh, I see why.
But, what were you saying there?
Well, these tables are not well designed.
No, not the
Yeah,
best.
Let's spruce this up a bit.
Are you
There
sure they're
we
going to
go.
be happy about you adjusting their seating?
What are they gonna do about it? James and me are cool.
James, are you,
Hello.
okay.
Yeah, we're buddies. Damien, however, his husband does not like me in the slightest. Threatened to call the guards on me.
Oh,
I'm not even sure they have guards. I'm not even sure what I said. With him, it's all prestige and nobility and all that.
Oh,
one's
yes,
ever good
the
enough
worst
for him.
type.
A snob through and through. What were we talking about? Oh, yes, your home. It was that bad on the islands, eh?
Was it that bad on the island, sorry?
Yes.
Well, I don't know, it's, I can't say it's bad up there necessarily. You know, I think the other people there quite like it, but it wasn't for me, you know?
Hmm. Too closed
Yes,
in, I imagine. How big was the island you hailed from?
Oh, the island was fairly large, actually. There's a few surrounding you could go to. I think the issue was, I don't know, something just didn't really feel right there. Even from a young age, all I wanted to do was see what was out beyond the island. You know, the cities there, it's nothing like these ones. I'm not sure if they had cities like this here on the ground before the fall, but you know, they have great towers. There's gears turning, giant clock faces, and magical technology. It was all, you know, quite something to see, but
I've heard of a
there's
few
something that
cities
they all...
down here that used to have that technology back in the day, but the arts were mostly lost to time.
Mm-hmm. But, you know, they all got wrapped up in it, you know? There's the tales of the old avians who would soar out and explore the skies, but, you know, us avians nowadays, we can't even fly. Lost the ability, we've become so used to staying on our islands. Their technology, the bureaucracy of it all. You have to get a good education so you can get a good job and earn a stable living. It's just the same thing drilled into your head over and over and over and over.
I hear you, friend. It's
Yes,
tough to live in a land you don't belong in.
Yes, don't belong, and even my family, really, I don't think they disliked me, but I
Didn't
never
fit
really
in,
had
per
any
se.
real connection with any of them, no. Even now, I'm not sure if they actually really miss me now that I'm gone.
I'm sure they do. You don't have to be close to your family to still care about them, in a sense. Your parents, I'm sure, miss you. Have you ever thought about going back or sending them a letter somehow?
I've thought of making my way back, but as of right now, I don't really want to. And as
Time's
for
not
my
right, I
parents,
suppose.
I do sincerely doubt that they miss me all that much. Yeah, I know that every parent loves their child, or whatever you might say, but it wasn't necessarily the greatest relationship.
You're still young, Arwen. There's many plights and difficulties to being a parent. Sometimes they're not capable of expressing their love to the fullest extent. But I do truly believe that each parent does, in some form or way, love their child. Otherwise, I don't know. I feel like it's not really your child at that point. You cannot love something that you brought forth into this world if you cannot appreciate them. Appreciate the gift of life that you have given them, then. Were you truly meant to be a parent in the first place?
Let me tell you something, Isha. Your philosophy is just in general about the polar opposite to how the way everybody on the Sky Islands thinks.
Sounds like I wouldn't get along with him that well. But
No,
I belong with
I
boots on the ground.
suspect you would feel about the same way about the Skylands that I do.
We had people like that back in the old days. Aristocrats and nobles who thought just because their parents were rich and they had a title of power that they were untouchable and gods and goddesses.
It's, I suppose where I'm from, it's almost like everybody's pretending to be a nobleman. They're also concerned with their status and their things.
That's the thing with power. It gets to people's head, corrupts you. You get a small fraction of it and believe that you are a gift to humanity or avian kind. But it often times
Power,
pollutes
technology, status, whatever. It's all the same thing, really. It's
True
just
no-
distractions from living.
you. True nobility comes from strength of character.
Frankly, I don't care about nobility. I don't care about what I ought to do or what I ought to be. I just want to see what I can within my lifetime.
Well, true nobility comes from way of life, having honor and dignity and courage. Don't let yourself get confused by those people who call themselves nobles yet have no nobility in their heart. A true king, a true leader, a true icon of the people usually does not want to be that. It is a role given to them, one that they must fulfill because society demands it. Because if they don't fulfill it, then someone less qualified does. Oh, get down, Marvin.
So I don't think I'd be at all qualified for a position like that.
Uh-oh. I've accidentally murdered the livestock.
Yes, you killed both of them.
Ooh. We better get out of here before Damien starts yelling at me. I'm sure I'm going to have
So
hell
I'm
to
not sure
pay
how
for
your
that
daughter's
laser.
application is going to go after that. But
Well, if we leave now, they might not know we did it.
smart, yes.
Oh, look!
See, you're picking up my habits now.
I will have to pay them back eventually, I'm sure. Maybe if I give them a gift of new cows, then my daughter's application will look a little better.
It's not a terrible idea.
Say, Arwen, are you a music man?
Well, I enjoy music, but I don't really know too many songs myself.
This disc is a little shattered, but perhaps there's still something worth listening to on it. It was dropped by one of those snowy creepers when it was slain by a stray. For some reason they do
Thank
that,
you.
I'm not sure why.
I don't know. It's a mystery.
Is the sky passing fast for you too, or am I going insane?
No, that was perfectly normal. I don't know what you're talking about.
I see. Maybe I just need to get some sleep. Oh,
Not a bad idea.
more music
if you
discs.
are a, yes, but if you are a, human, or previous human, as you say, you probably do need a fair amount of sleep.
Typically, I
Us
can just
avians
close
only
my
need to sleep
eyes,
about
lay
2
back.
hours a day, but I heard you humans sleep 8 hours, or you're supposed to at least.
The healthy amount is usually 8 or 10, depending on your age. The younger you are, the more you need. Oh, some more music.
There's quite a bit here.
Sometimes you can wander the fields after a long night and find some good songs. Ah,
I think
I already
we're
have
on the
this one.
ruins of I don't know, some sort of theater.
Maybe. Or maybe the snowy creepers are just music fans. Hard to say, really. I need to study it more. An oddity to add to my travels. Big gap here.
Not an issue.
I forgot you have a small flight capabilities.
Yes, small flight. More like that of a chicken than a eagle, but
It's still flight nonetheless. No, Blingus appears to be playing on his horn. You know what, I'm aching for an adventure. I don't quite want to end our journey here. Let's say we take a direction and walk it.
Well, I am always up for adventure, but I'm afraid tonight I might need to call it in.
It has been a long day. Understand. Like to rest your head
Yes.
at my cottage while you get your rest?
Well, I'm not really sure if there's much bedding for me in there, but I'll
The missus is always willing to make room for you. She thinks of you like a second child. The son she doesn't have.
well, I can stay over tonight then. Thank you.
Very welcome. And Lena thinks very fondly of you.
Really.
I think she might
I don't
have
know. I
a
haven't had very
tiny
long
crush.
conversations with her.
Well, to be fair, she hasn't interacted with many people other than me and her mother. I'm worried, though, that Damien's a bad influence on her.
Well, I don't think anyone likes Damien, so...
I'm surprised James puts up with him. I've heard tales of how, back in the day, Damien used to be quite the adventurer. Saved James' life here and there, but it's hard to believe, really.
Yes, I don't know. From my interactions with him, he does not seem to be the sharpest tool in the shed.
No.
Am I using that expression correctly?
Yes, you are.
Okay, I'm learning.
Quite certainly is a dull one. Oh, be careful around Lingus. He's a little bit aggressive sometimes.
Yes, I forgot about that. But yes, I might call it for the night. I'm gonna...
Very well.
Well, I'll
Rest
see
your
what
weary head upstairs.
bedding there is available.
Alrighty, here we go. Do you want to? You like to typically use the upstairs, don't you? Out the way,
I
girl.
usually sleep at higher altitudes.
Lena, move out the way. Oh my lord!
There's
Yes, I
space
thought-
over here.
There we go. Oh, this is a nice spot. Move out the way. I stick in there. Hard positioning. There we go. Not a
Thank
bad
you.
spot, I say so myself.
You're headed out, so I'll be seeing you a bit later then, I suppose. Might still be here, might not, depending on when you get back.
Well, enjoy yourself, Arwen. Mrs. will always be cooking. You're welcome to stay for supper. I might be back.
Thank you.
Try to stay out of trouble and enjoy yourself.
Yes, you have a good day as well, Isha.
I really should start a farm soon. In the summertime. Stockpile the food before the winter hits. Alright. Let's fly. Norel, is that you?
Hold on, my friend. Howdy there, oh, howdy there.
I took my steed over once I finished with your weapon.
Oh.
Now, it's not the damage type I wanted to give it to, but I think you'll find the bonus on it very handy.
Ooh.
I don't know if you're a potion guy, but I would start carrying empty bottles if I were you.
Why's that?
Because the sword has a chance to sap the life out of your enemies and fill a bottle of potion.
Ooh, Perfect. Oh,
And it
hold on, let me
also
get your
does swirling
diamonds.
damage. Oh, and it also does increased damage to monstrosities from the deeper dark.
Deeper dark?
Yes. Never go there.
Unfamiliar.
You
Okay.
will unleash terrors on humanity that it will not recover from.
Jesus Christ.
But in the
Oh,
odd
yeah.
chance that the worst comes to where, you will be prepared to deal with it.
I've been meaning to update my menu a little bit. I haven't gotten around to it, but I'm able to do pies now. So,
Ooh.
do you want anything else?
I
You
would.
can also do pies with that.
Give me a second. I'm getting a little
I've
famished.
yet to update it, but if you want pies, I can do that.
Just the pumpkin pie, or is there other options?
There's pumpkin pie. There's chocolate pie. There's apple pie, but I don't believe I got apples for that at the moment.
What kind of apples would you
Working
need?
on it. Just normal red apples.
Red apples. I could get some for you. Give me a moment.
Yeah, take your time.
Okay, I will be
Main one
back
I
with that apple.
can make right now is pumpkin and apple. So, if you want either of those, let me know.
I'll take a chocolate.
Not pump.
I'll get you
chocolate. I
the.
meant
I'll go get you the ingredients for an apple while I wait.
All right.
Come back here, bird! No, my bird. Oh, thank you.
Your bird almost flew off.
Yes, it's a very hard to control beast. All right, I'll be
Also,
back.
I've got a room to rent now. If
Oh,
you need that.
I will check that out when I get you those apples. Give me just a moment, good friend.
Got it.
I'll be back. Bird, come back here. Come down from there. Stupid bird. Come down. Got his ass. Hello, friend.
Hi. Yeah. Excuse me. I was out looking for some cherry wood.
No worries. I have acquired apples for you.
Oh, perfect. Oh,
Also, do you need cherry wood saplings or just wood?
just wood. Saplings would be nice, so I can make more.
I can get you cherry wood in just a second.
Perfect. All right.
There's your apples.
Hell yeah. Would you like your pie here or to go?
I want to check out that bed and breakfast actually.
Alright. Who's back here? It's not much, but...
Ooh, comfortable, cozy, candlelight. I'd say this is and a nice view of the garden. Very good. Keep up the good work, my friend.
Appreciate it, as always. Also need cherry wood so I can make a table. I need it for a table and to get the ability to make some cheese.
Roger
Start
that.
doing quiches and stuff like that.
I'll be right back then.
Alright, you want your pie here or go?
Keep
it
it
warm.
keep it with you, so I'm gonna have to collect stuff.
Bird getting away from you?
Oh my god. We're flying there. Oh my god, this stupid bird keeps trying to fly away. Go to bird jail. I've gathered you your supplies.
Wonderful. I'm up here.
Alright, here you go. There's your cherry sapling. Here's your cherries, and here's your cherry logs.
Awesome. Wonderful. You got your pies right here? You want them here or to go?
I'll take them to go. It's getting a bit late, and I must
Here you are.
retire. Ooh, thank you very much. There, you know what? Keep a couple of these for yourself.
Oh, you're too kind. Are you sure?
I need to support local businesses.
Wonderful. I was gonna give them to you for free due to all your wonderful... What is
Wow.
it doing?
Bird things, I suppose. It's a bit
Okay.
stupid. Well, you have a good day, my friend, and I will see you perhaps on the morrow. Safe travels.
Safe travels.
Aha.
Oh, allow me to.
Thank
that
you,
for
thank you. Have a good day, my friend.
Hey, thank you. You too.
House is looking nice, though.
Yeah.
Have a good night, man.
Yeah.